Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, it is fight week. David Lemieux, Curtis Stevens. I haven't had a chance to do any videos on this, so I gotta do it this week before the fight starts. And just to let you guys know, for those of you who are interested, we will be doing live fight reactions this week for the Friday Showbox card with Claressa Shields and the Saturday card, this card right here with David Lemieux versus Curtis Stevens. So if you're interested in being around for that, you know, it'll be here on the channel whenever the fight starts. So we always have a great time with those. Be sure to drop by, check out your boy BT to talk boxing while we're talk about what's going on during the fight, talk about boxing, anything you want, boxing related. On those live fight reactions, we have a great time. People from all the world watch, so check it out Friday and Saturday nights. But as far as Lemieux versus Stevens, now the matchup I feel is a rather even matchup. I'm very excited for. I think this is a matchup where you get two guys who are known for being all-action fighters, and both of them are ranked very highly in the WBC. Now, this is not a title eliminator. To my understanding, I haven't seen anything to where it says it's a title eliminator, but Lemieux Stevens is 2 and Lemieux is 3, I believe. Let me see and make sure I'm correct. No, Stevens is 2, Lemieux is 3 in the WBC. So the winner of this fight is potentially looking at a fight with a title shot or rematch Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, because as you guys know, these are two guys that basically they lost to Golovkin, and so if Golovkin is able to do what many people think he will do, which is be successful in defeating Daniel Jacobs, then you're looking at a rematch for that. So I don't think really any one of these guys is going to beat Golovkin, but I still think it's going to make for an interesting fight. Now we'll start with David Lemieux. David Lemieux is coming off of a 2016 where he had an explosive performance against Glenn Tapia on the Amir Khan Canelo undercard, and he then followed it up with a very lackluster performance against Christian Fabian Rios over there in Canada. So it was an up and down year for David Lemieux. Got his 2 fights in, but just wasn't able to have a lot of success after the Tapia fight. So this is his first fight since one of the worst performances of his career, even though it was a win. One of the more underwhelming performances of his career, and there's a lot on the line for Lemieux, so he's got to make sure he comes out here and he wins in impressive fashion. He's still pound for pound one of the harder punchers in boxing, and he's got to make that known to Curtis Stevens. He probably is. He's the harder puncher for sure. Probably, I would say, maybe might be the more explosive athlete. I don't know about that one, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. As for Stevens, I'm pretty sure unless he's changed trainers, he's going to be under John David Jackson for this camp again. Unless I've heard otherwise. So if you guys have heard something, let me know. I haven't heard anything about him changing trainers, but I'm pretty sure he's with John David Jackson. That's going to mark his third camp. This will be his third fight with John David Jackson. So that would mean, since the Patrick Teixeira fight, which is also on the Canelo undercard, Patrick Teixeira, and then he fought James De La Rosa on the Ward Kovalev undercard, which I kind of forget half the time. But that fight right there, he didn't look so spectacular in that fight. So both these guys are coming off of unspectacular performances. They're very even stylistically, and it's really going to come down to number one, who could probably land the harder, more effective shots early on, and if not that, if the fight wears on and they have nothing left to give, it's who's the more skilled fighter. So I guess you'd have to favor, if you're talking about in terms of skills, overall boxing skill, you give the overall edge in skills to Stevens. Stevens is more skill. He can punch, but I'm saying he has more regular, natural boxing skill than David Lemieux. Lemieux is definitely, to me, the harder puncher out of the two. So it makes it an interesting fight. I think it could be. If both these guys come out and stand toe to toe for a couple rounds, which I think is very possible. It might not happen, but if they do, I think this has a chance to be a fight of the year candidate type of fight. It could be real back and forth, toe to toe action, that type of thing. So I'm not getting my hopes up for it, but I really hope that's what happens. I want to see a good fight. So these are my initial thoughts on the fight. I think personally, I'm going to give the edge to Curtis Stevens. I think Curtis Stevens had the edge just because of he has power to keep Lemieux honest, and he has a bit more boxing skill. But if Lemieux, I'm pretty sure Lemieux is the bigger guy. So if Lemieux can somehow use his jab to set up some of those power punches that he loves to throw, he could definitely do a number on Stevens. But I give the edge to Stevens. I just think he's slightly more skilled than David Lemieux. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this fight. Lemieux Stevens, I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight. Also, you have Yuki Gamboa and Diego De La Hoya on the undercard. So overall, it's some good names on the card. A good main event to wrap it all up. So I think we should all be this is a fight we should all be excited about as boxing fans. Maybe not the two biggest names, not the most skilled fighters in the world, but a even matchup and a fight stylistically which could be explosive. So you always gotta keep your eye out for these types of matchups. So that's what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dingus. So until next time, take care, guys.